Look, there's birds. Look, guys, there's birds. SiriBot, welcome on through. It's great to see ya. It's Friday. That's right. It's time to partay. But not with me. That's of course. We're just working out today. But you guys are very much open to do whatever the heck you want because it's Freedom Friday. Hey there, Scythe. How's it going? Welcome on through. I'm just getting my stuff set up here real quick. Gotta get the YouTubes. YouTube is important too. There we go. All right. All right. All right. The birds are freaking out. They're like, oh my gosh, it's time. It's time. It's time to be alive. Let's get our VR chat scene up. Oh, there we are. Okay. And then, oh my gosh, there I am. Okay, let me get the controller. Let me get my phone. Yeah. How you doing, Scythe? What's going on? What are you doing? All right, let's get this thing started up. You might hear it beeping. Let's get it started. Go. No, don't do that. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Set it for 30 whole minutes. There we go. Hit the start button. And get started. Start speeding it up. There we go. To a nice, tasty 3.6. There we go. Uh-oh. Guys, it's already been 15 minutes apparently. Wow, would you look at that? Anyway, Alan says all I can do, or all I can see is tail feathers. Nuh-uh. Look, there's more than tail feathers here. There's a whole entire bird here. That's right, that's me. Slice says I probably won't be here for morning streams because of school. I understand. That's totally cool. I hope you have a good time at school, though. Gotta go learn the things. Learning is important. I sometimes forget about that because I only started streaming during the summer so far. And if I didn't even take into account that some of the viewers might be in the younger crowd. Neat. But hello there. Hope you're enjoying your stay. Just pointing the fan at me so I can be nice and cool. Maybe we point it up a little bit. There we go. Alan says I learned more when I left school. I feel like you learn a heck of a lot more when you get hands-on experience doing an actual job than you feel like you do when you're just kind of sitting at a desk. So I'll take that and say, yeah, that's probably true. As I says, but I'll be here on Saturdays and Sundays. We'll see if I'm able to do that. So far, Saturdays and Sundays are usually relegated to, what do you call that? Cheaty and smiley time. Yeah. We're trying out our Nintendo music again. What do you guys think about the music? See if I can get the microphone a little bit closer. There we go. Bagel! How you doing, Bagel? A fish for me? Oh, delicious. Thank you. So he said it's pretty good. It's from The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. You have a Ocarina of Time. Isn't that an N64 game? You have an N64? Out of curiosity. How you doing, Bagel? Bagel gave me a tasty fish. Sai says, yes, I also have Majora's Mask on Nintendo 64, but the first time I played Legend of Zelda was Ocarina of Time, which was on the 3DS. Ah, very cool. Bagel says, going good here. Ah, that's awesome. That's awesome. It's a good Friday then. I like the sound of it. Everybody so far is having a good time. You got anything planned for this weekend? That goes to all of you. Got anything planned? Did you know that the 3DS is actually worth more now used than it was worth when it was brand new? Isn't that wild? Alan says, I'm just gonna be lazy. Hey, you know what? Relaxing on a weekend? That's not too bad. You should be relaxing. It's your day off. Let's see here. What is a question that we can ask today? Let me grab one. This is a question that you guys can maybe say. This one says, if you could add any person to your family, who would you choose? Who would you choose to have in your family? I mean, this is an easy question for some of you. And I'd say probably one of the people in my space is a friend of mine who actually comes to the stream sometimes, which is really cool. But they're my Russian friend. And they've always been a really awesome person. No matter what time of day, I could literally call them and then they'll just be there and like, yo, what's up? Let's talk. And then it's hard to like say goodbye sometimes. So if someone were to be added to the family, it would be probably them. But they technically kind of already are. Sai says, generic purple protogen or Hayo. Me? Wow. I get to be part of it? That's awesome. I'll just be the tiny little support bird off in the corner. You can come and talk to me anytime. What about you, Alan? Who would you add to your family? And what about you, Bagel? Let's see here. What's something we can talk about today? Bagel says they would add a support of Ollie too. Add a Cheetie. Yeah. Your very own cheesebird. Alan says, my boyfriend has been there since I was 14 and helped me through a lot. Well, to be perfectly honest, if it comes to like a boyfriend, if they've been in your family for an extended period of time, I would say they're probably already part of your family in a way or so. Some people would say it usually takes until your boyfriend can call your mom or dad. And maybe they already do that, which is really cool. But if not, you know, sometimes it's just like being there for an extended period of time. You can just say, hey, I'm one of those people that maybe even have like a key to the house to come on in and say like, hey, I'm here, kind of thing. I'd say if that's kind of the truth, they're probably already part of your family. What's the weather today in your states? Well, sunny, warm, with a chance of clouds. Temperature-wise, well, it was 78 in here before. And now that I'm starting to work out again, it's now 79, so it's going up again. Hi, Cheesecake. Are you having cheese? A cheese pizza? A nice tasty cheese pizza for the cheesecake? No, a Philly cheesesteak. Ooh. Alan says it is hard. I see. It's one of those situations I understand. To be perfectly honest, at first, I thought I was going to have a little bit of trouble with that, family-wise, but it turned out that my mom was actually really, really cool about it, so didn't have too many troubles there. But my heart goes out to you if it is hard for you. Erica, Cheesecake says, Erica is out with me as we have running to do today, so we stopped by a restaurant. Ooh, Philly cheesesteak. Very nice. Sounds delicious. Nope, that's right. What is that? A wild Grimmsnarl appears. Guys, it's a Pokemon and it looks pretty powerful. Go ahead and throw a Pokeball at it by typing !PokeCatch in the chat to try and catch it. Ooh, wow, Scythe. The first one. The first ball thrown and you caught me. Very nice. Great job. You got yourself a supporter volley now. Yep. And now that you've typed PokeCatch, now you've been queued to see whether or not you caught it. So now you just gotta wait a little bit and see if you caught it. So far, it looks like we got Cheesecake, Alan, and Scythe all trying to catch it. Let's see if anyone's successful. Grimmsnarl was caught by Alan and Scythe. Oh, and Cheesecake. Nice, you all caught it. Ooh, a scrape mouth Boona. Delicious. Hey, don't throw Pokeballs at me. I'm not a Pokemon. You guys just caught a Pokemon. Why are you trying to catch me? Let me be free. I'm in a volley. I deserve to fly. Cheesecake says, woo, 20 years of playing Pokemon paid off. Yeah. Alan says, you are the rare one. I'm a rare Pokemon. The Cheeto Cheese Bird. I actually have the timer set up on the treadmill this time, which means that when 30 minutes happens, it'll slow down by itself, and hopefully I realize it when it happens, so I don't go flying into the computer. That'd be very unfortunate. I'm pretty sure I'll figure it out. So, and a bit funny. Me? Funny? I don't know about that. Hey! Why didn't... Hold on, what's his name? Why didn't Luke Skywalker like his steak? 'Cause it was a little chewy. Cheesecake says, speaking of Pokies, oh, wow. Pokies, we finally have made some neat stuff for the group, and one of those things is a mercenary rabbit, inspired by a mix of Fallout and Cinder Race, I think is what that says. Whew. Okay, let me back up the microphone a little bit. I'm just like blowing all over it there. Scythe, did you know you can boop the bird? Exclamation point boop in the chat. I should make a boop what is it? Boop Cheeto bot over. Ah! Hey! Delicious mic fabric. Yeah, I've got one of those, what do they call it? The mouse filters on this one. I didn't have a microphone pop filter on this thing before, and I would just plow it all the time. So I put a little mic pop filter on it so it doesn't blow up anymore. It's a lot nicer. Because now I can just go pop, 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 and it doesn't sound bad. It doesn't look nice. Yeah, it looks like I have like a mouse stuck to my microphone, but it works. A fly swatter to bap the bird or something. Bonk could be a fun one. Like an inflatable, what do they call it? An inflatable baseball bat that says bonk on it. Ow! Hey, that's my snoot. Don't boop me. Sai says, to be honest, I'm excited for Into the Radius 2. Ooh, I don't know what that game is. What's that game about? Sock and boppers, sock and boppers. More fun than a pillow fight. Sock and boppers, sock and boppers. I forget the second part. Those things were dangerous because literally, like, they could deflate a little bit and then your actual hand would come through and you'd actually punch your friend in the face. More fun than a pillow fight. Oh my goodness. The pillows that me and my brother have destroyed in a pillow fight. Luckily, they were only like $2 back then, but like, still. Who else in here has ever had a pillow fight with their friend or anyone else? Also, oh, never mind. That's right. I did replace it with something. Don't forget, we do have commands, at least for the Twitch streamers over on the left-hand side. You can try a couple different ones. Essex says, yes, you knocked the ceiling light off onto my cousin's head. Oh, I forgot I did that. Oh my gosh, I was so stressed out when I did that. It was one of those really cheap, like, flat things in the middle of the ceiling. And I was about to do like a male Harry, like, toss the pillow at my brother. And I raised it up into the air, smacked the crap out of the ceiling light, and it broke in half and fell to the floor and crashed into like a whole bunch of pieces. And then I was like, oh my god, my mom's gonna kill me. Luckily, it was easy to replace that. Because it was just a regular... I mean, you just go to, what was it? Like Home Depot or something like that, and the replacement part was like $2. But I was so stressed out. I was crying my head off. I was like, Mom, you're gonna hate me, but I gotta tell you what I did. She said that, I mean, she didn't mention that the part was only like $2, but she was like, I'm not going to punish you because it looks like you literally punished yourself enough. I was just like so distraught because I did that. Site says it's about an anomaly called the Petra's radius. It kind of looks like Saturn, but it's in the sky, and there's a special time limits for you to go out and scavenge for resources until you have to go back to your base before the Petra's radius teleports you to a random spot. Whoop. Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. This might take me a minute to get through. Yeah, the 90s were great when you wanted quality toys for your kids to injure themselves. I showed Erica some of the 90s era lightsaber toys from back then, and it was thick plastic. It might as well have been made of steel, as they were designed. Uh-oh. I'll be right back. I forgot my water. Oh, I should probably actually pour myself a cup of water for the stream. There, that's good enough. It's weird when you step off the treadmill and then keep walking to go do stuff. It actually feels like you're going super speed. It's really cool. Okay. Might as well have been made of steel, as they were designed to hit other lightsabers, and she hit her older sister Kate, who is training in katana with those wood ones, and ended up beating Kate with it. Oh my god. Nobody was seriously injured, but the sight of Erica with a toy beating Kate reminded me of the anime battles. Oh my god. Isaac says, isn't it a VR game? I think it is, yeah. The one that Scythe was talking about, yeah. Scythe, are you being stinky? Huh? Scythe, stop being stinky. Wow. Oh, Cheesecake did slots. It's okay, Scythe. You're fine. It's part of the thing. Oh no. Oh, I was gonna say I thought Cheesecake was gonna get like a whole bunch there. Don't forget, if you do slots without a number next to it, you're only putting one fish into it. But you can put a heck of a lot more in there if you want, for a higher chance for higher winnings. There you go. Like Scythe says, slots 100. Now remember, when you do that, you're putting slots. Okay, so slots also limits you to 1,000. Don't forget that. So when you put 2,000, it pulls it back down to 1,000. And I believe there's also a timeout of 60 seconds between each slots that you can do. It just stops people from throwing all of their stuff into it, because that's something that happened before on my old streams. There was no limit, and then people put like 20,000 fish into it, and then they lost it, and they said, oh my god, I didn't know it would do that, after I warned them numerous times not to do that. Can I have it back now? I'm like, no. So what I do is I just limit everyone so they can't just throw away all of their fish. The idea of my Quantian playing slot machine is hilarious. Hey, Vixen. And Cheetie a salmon. Oh, wait, hold on. Delicious. Thank you. Ah. Hey. Whoa. Explosions. Whoa. Bum banana, bum bum banana, bum 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 banana. Oh no, Cheetie in Memphis. Oh no, Cheetie in Detroit. We've already walked 1.42 miles, or 1.4 miles. Isn't that wild? We've got 6 minutes left. We're almost there. Sai said, I think Zephys might return. I think they might. They might be here already. Just kind of silently there. How you doing, Vixen? What you doing today, huh? What's going on in the world of Vixen? So Vixen, I'm assuming, by your name, Vixen Diwali, that at one point you used to be a fox. Is that true? I'm good, says Vixen. Just being a Wallaby. Heck yeah. Being a Wallaby is awesome. Imagine being anything else. I'm just kidding. Nope, I just like the name Vixen. Ah, that's awesome. I used to be a fox. That may or may not be noticeable by the colors that I've chosen. But I used to be a fox. Vixen says I've almost always been an Abali. Neat. Okay. Almost there. We got 4 minutes left. Come on. Toss us huge fish. Wow. Excuse me. Tasty, tasty. Excuse me. Oh no, guys, you missed a Dratini. Dratinis are cool. You guys missed a Dratini. You guys have been trying to catch me this whole time, but forgot about the Pokemon. How could you? Oh no. Yeah. You guys could have evolved it into like a Dragonite or something. That would have been cool, right? Cheesecake says, I could imagine that canonically, if Cheaty was visiting a bad part of town, he would bring a 50 cal MG. His gun would shoot tetras instead of bullets. Tetras, like little fish? As he didn't want to hurt anyone, but instead of help, the authorities catch the bad guys with fish. Tetras are a little itty bitty fish. We have a couple downstairs. We did have 5, but we think the goldfish might have been eating them. We're not sure. The goldfish are pretty big though, and the little neon tetras are very, very small. So that's probably what's been going on. We're not sure though. Two minutes. 2 minutes. And then I'm free. Yeah. Hold on, let's do a little bit of a run. A little bit of a run. Hold on, get closer. There we go. We're doing a little bit of a run. Shake the house. I can see the monitors going up and down. Getting a run in. Yeah. A run in with Cheaty. Oh. Is this the that scary Pokemon music? When you find the I think this is the scary Pokemon music. Friend, it's at Backrooms level. They're coming for you. The unknown. Isaac says, Lavender Town. Oh no, what's wrong with Lavender Town? Why is it spooky? Jeez. Well, yeah, I mean, when I was younger, I was basically a bottomless pit. I don't know where the heck the food went, but, you know. Oh, the Tower of Pokemon Graves. Right. Slice says, yes, it's Lavender Town. Jingle. It was said to make children really at the point where they reached Lavender Town. I think I remember hearing about that. Was it that spooky? Wasn't that on Game Boy Colors and stuff? It'll go right to your thighs, and then you'll blow up. Okay, we're all done. Let me let it slow down. There we go. And then we put it away. It's always interesting how warm the belt on this thing gets. Alrighty, guys. It's been 15 minutes. Well, a full 30 now. Don't forget to stay hydrated, which I'm about to do. Stay hydrated. Maybe get some food if you're thirsty. Or sorry, thirsty. Hungry. And stretch. And make sure you're paying attention to your... Ooh. Make sure you're paying attention to how you're sitting. Check your posture, guys. Check your posture. There we go. No! It'll go to your thighs! Ah! Wow. Cynic's first attempt. And immediately gets me. Yo! That's happened to a few people today. I don't know if it's like favoring people who just show up. That's pretty cool though. You got me. Great job, Cynic. You got me. Happy Friday to you, Cynic. Hi. Hello. I just finished my workout and now I'm going to cool off for a little bit. One of the reasons being that the belt on the treadmill gets pretty toasty. My feet actually warm up a fair bit on that treadmill, which I don't think I've ever had to worry about before, but I do now. Maybe I should start thinking about wearing like some kind of shoe on the treadmill. Let me look that up. Are you supposed to wear shoes on there? Because I don't wear shoes, but maybe I should be doing that. Are you supposed to wear shoes on a treadmill? Yes, it is generally recommended to wear shoes on a treadmill. Gosh dang it. Hi, Diamond. How's it going?
Hello there.
While some people may choose to run barefoot, it is not recommended due to potential safety and hygiene issues. Ah. Okay, there's a lot of stuff on here that it's saying you should wear shoes because there's a number of reasons, and one of them actually happened to me, which I'm not going to explain because it's kind of not so great. But yeah, I'm going to be wearing shoes from now on. I just need to get a nice pair of something to wear in there. Ah, doing well. Finally weekend. It's Friday. That's right. Are you guys ready? Cynic says socks work as well. I do wear socks. I can't imagine wearing nothing and then running on this thing, especially with how hot it gets. Like, my feet actually feel still kind of warm after that. It does get kind of toasty. So I think shoes are definitely in a regular road shoe is probably best. The outsole will likely last longer, but midsole should last nearly the same. We're actually going to Walmart today, so I'm gonna just pick up a pair of a nice cheap pair of shoes for walking on this thing now. Maybe something with like one of those straps that you just like, because that's a thing now. For adults, they have adult shoes that have the Velcro straps. That sounds kind of nice. I don't want to. I don't know. Am I old that I want that? It just sounds nice not having to tie the shoe every time. Oh, somebody by the name of Miss Blue Levelant has followed last time. Nice. Cheesecake says, well, I used. Cynic says, in consideration of your feelings, I won't answer that. Yeah. I'm old, I know. Hey guys, how's it going? Oh my gosh, imagine if that's how my voice ends up being when I get older. Like I just like lose this voice and I just start going, hey, how's it going? How do people get that voice? Is that just because they're so tired from like, hey guys? Oh, from smoking? Well, I guess it's a good thing that I stopped smoking then. Because I used to do that. For like a really short while, maybe for like 2 years, I was like smoking, and then I was like, what do I need this for? So I stopped. And it's kind of funny because like I didn't do it like every day or anything. I just did it like on the weekends when went out with friends and stuff because everyone else was going out to smoke too. I was like, yeah, I'll give it a go. Give it a go. So quitting for me was like I just stopped. There was no issues with that. I just stopped. And there was no issues. Like, you know how some people have like withdrawals from stopping smoking? I had none of that. I just stopped smoking and that was the end of it. Site says I use just socks for when I go on a treadmill, so I don't wear down the soles of my shoes. Yeah, but you're probably wearing the crap out of your socks if you think about it. I mean, I just want to wear shoes just so that my feet don't get super hot, because that's that does get pretty toasty. Cheesecake says I use a Skechers shoe that has elastic instead of laces, and it's amazing to not stop and tie my shoes. Like, I don't have an issue with tying my shoes if I'm going to wear them for an extended period of time. It's just if I'm going to be on a treadmill, it's that weird thing. It's like the amount of time that I'm going to wear them doesn't make any sense to tie the shoes and then use them for 30 to 40 minutes and then take them back off and untie them. I don't know. Something about that, but we'll see. I just want a comfy shoe that I can walk in. And I technically have that already right here, but those are for my VR. Those shoes over there have the trackers on them. And I don't want to use those for working out because I don't want to mess up. Because obviously if you're going to be wearing shoes while working out, you'll actually like wear them down and get them all, well, you know, I don't want to talk about it too much because then that gets weird, but they get dirty over time. And I don't want to do that to my VR shoes. I want to get a special, maybe just the same shoes, but just for working out. Anyway, Diamond says, just guessing, but socks should also not cause as much wear on the treadmill. That is true. Actually, I'm kind of curious. How do you replace the belt on that thing? Because it's like all kind of self-contained. Although, I've never really heard of even the really used up treadmills at like workout places. I've never noticed the belts ever really getting worn down. So that's a good question. Unless the treadmill was like super old, like we're talking like from the 80s or 90s, then the belts like start curling up on the edges. Huh. I don't know. Cheesecake says, all right, well, it looks like it's time to... Wow! Blyce! No! I was gonna raid you. No, no, don't blow up my stream. No, you're blowing up my stream. All the Pokemon. No, where's my Pokemon friends? No. Oh my gosh. Hi, Blyce. Hold on. We gotta do the thing. We gotta do it. Hold on. Let's see. How does it go? Shout out Blyce Fox. Right?
Oh shit. There goes the channel. Blyce Fox just rated with 19 odd ones.
There's Blyce. They're a little kabutops. Oh, I need to make that bigger.
Has been rewarded with shiny teeth.
You got scared. Oh my goodness, you got jump scared pretty good there. I need to make that bigger. That's too small. Hey, Blyce Fox, what were you doing today? You were playing Minecraft at twitch.tv/Blyce Fox. If you guys didn't know, Blyce is also a Twitch streamer. Definitely check them out. They're right there. They play a variety of different things, so they're always available for something new. If you are looking for someone to watch, they're right there. They also have streaming avatars, so if that's something you really like, you can definitely join them over there. Blyce says it happened too much today as well. Got jump scared by skeletons. Hi, Brony. How's it going? Vexyburb. Hello. Autistic Avali Squeak. 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 Blyce Fox says, I'm good. What's good with you? I just finished my morning workout. I feel pretty darn good. I started today really, really slow. My alarm in the morning went off, and I was still in what's called REM, or REM, sleep, and I tried to, start the day, and I was just like, ugh. So I had to, go to sleep again for, 20 or 30 minutes, and then I woke back up again, and I was like, okay, here we go. We're going to get the day started. I went downstairs, had my cup of coffee, and I had some breakfast, and then I did all my morning chores, and then I came in here, and I was like, all right, let's do this. We're gonna get this done. So yeah, we're in here. We did our treadmill. We did our workout. We found out that we're supposed to be wearing shoes while you're on a treadmill. It is generally recommended to wear shoes on a treadmill. I didn't know that because I was like, man, my feet are getting really hot while running on this thing. I was like, maybe I should be wearing shoes. So I looked it up, and yeah, that's absolutely what you're supposed to do. So I am actually going to Walmart today, so I'm going to buy a pair of shoes, probably with $20, hopefully, for literally just walking on this treadmill. I thought socks would be fine too, but my feet get like the deck, the DECK, the deck of the treadmill gets really warm, and my feet feel toasty. And there's apparently a number of reasons why you would wear shoes. There's quite a lot, actually. One of them being injury prevention, hygiene, grip and stability, and also comfort. And injury prevention is shoes provide cushioning and support, absorbing impact and reducing the risk of injuries like stress fractures, which I don't think would happen to me, blisters and sprains, which could happen to me. And then there's also hygiene, because you're constantly walking on it and probably also sweating, and sweat gets onto the belt. And then you're just walking on top of that with your feet. So it keeps not only the treadmill cleaner, but it also keeps you cleaner too. There's a whole bunch of different reasons why you would do that. But I think we're going to get some shoes. Yeah, I think we're going to get some shoes. So what did you do in Minecraft today? What did you build? By the way, guys, for those just joining, I am Hio CheetiBird. We do a couple different things, usually in the morning time, which is currently about 9:30 or 10 is when I usually start. I do a little treadmill thing. I am just here. I talk to you guys, and then I get a nice little chill time to talk to you guys, and you guys have a little bit of time to talk to me as well. Wah! with a whole bunch of different types of interactives. And then in the afternoon, sometimes, depending on if I'm available to do it, from 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until about 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so about 2 to 3 hours, I do a VR chat stream where we just kind of talk. I'm basically just a person that likes to talk a lot. Ow! Hey, be nice. Be nice. If you're looking for different kinds of things to do, there's a couple different commands over on the left-hand side of that white text there. It says try, and then a bunch of things. Give some of them a shot. A fish? Where? Fish? Delicious. Ow. Vexyburb, it looks like you haven't casted yet. Type cast into the chat for your first chance to catch a fish. There you go. What will they catch? Oh, you got 1 exclamation point out of 3. Let's see what they got. A carp. Yes, that's awesome. A carp is delicious. Ah. Why are we doing party poppers? Hello there, Nightcrawler. How's it going? How you doing today? We're about to close up shop here. It's currently noon, which means I need to go get myself some lunch here. Get some tasty food. Because I am an Avali with a very small tummy, so I need to make sure to eat all my 3 meals every single day. Possibly a 4th one too. What fish will you eat? Maybe a salmon. A salmon sounds really tasty. Nightcrawler says, I'm doing fine. That's awesome. Great to hear. I'm doing pretty good too. My day started slow, but I'm my day is doing much better than it was. I think it was yesterday. Yesterday I was just in like a really crappy mood for some reason. I think it was yesterday. I just woke up like literally when you talk about waking up on the wrong side of the bed, that was me yesterday. I woke up very much on the wrong side of the bed. I was upset at like everything. I don't know why. It was so annoying. It's like I realized that it was like, this is silly. Why am I doing this? But the only thing I think of is like, yeah, it was just, ow. It was just I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Vexy says, make sure you eat the skin of the salmon because it's good for you. Oh, we always do. That's part of the cooking process too. Especially when you're cooking a fillet of salmon. Got to get that pan nice and hot. And then put that salmon on there, let it cook up, and then flip it, and then you're done. Nice try, Cynic. Not this time. Oh, that sounds awesome, Scythe. We're about to close up shop here, so you'll be able to play very soon. I had no idea that the skin was good for you. You gotta try that. I mean, if you think about it, when you cook it, it's it gets like a little. Whoa, Scythe! Wow, look at that! You just went from 70. Ah! Hey, let me out! There we go. Okay. Whew. Wow, that was close. I was almost stuck in there. How dare you, Cynic? How dare you try and put me into a ball? Wow. Great job. Great job, Scythe. Great job. A hermit crab? Have they not seen any movies recently? They're stuck under a rock. Wow. Okay, let me crack. Don't forget the stretch, guys. Oh, here we go. Hey, Vexy, not you two. The more you take, the more you leave behind. Is it Cheeto dust? It steps. Oh, I like that. That's funny. You know, maybe I should start doing that too. Whatever those things are. Whatever those things are. I should just start doing like little things like that. Like, what are they called? Riddles. I need to do riddles. That'd be fun. Maybe change it up a little bit. I've been doing dad jokes for like 2 years. Maybe it's time to switch it up. Let's do some riddles. I don't know too many riddles though. I need to teach myself some. All right. All right, guys. I think we're gonna call it. I think we're gonna call it here. I know some of you guys just kind of got here, but I do have to get going because it is lunchtime, which means I need to go feed Smiley too. So let's find you guys somebody else to go to. You're gonna summon a caffeinated kobold. Uh-oh, that sounds very dangerous. I know. Well, lunches are sometimes me, are a lot of times me because I have the ability to do it during the afternoon. Well, I mean, maybe not today because Smiley actually, I think, is off of work already because he's worked his 40 already. But usually I'm the one that does the afternoons because he doesn't have the ability to cook anything, so I'll go downstairs and whip something together. I mean, I'm not too bad. I can do stuff too. But Smiley is the one that really puts together like really nice meals because he just knows how to do it. Let's see here. We got Lupos. Doing something right now. They're doing software and gaming, which probably... Ooh, they're doing StreamerBot stuff. Nice. And apparently StreamerBot Dark Mode is now public. That sounds cool. But we've also got Rio High Gaming. Maybe more Burb? More Burb? Do we have another bird? I think Rio High is a bird. They are a bird, and they're playing Factorio. That sounds like fun.
Okay. That's falling in temperature.
I don't think I've ever rated. I've rated Lupos a lot. I've rated Cynic a lot. I've rated Blyce a lot. I don't think we've ever rated Rio. So let's rate Rio.
Well, this will be 700.
Burb trying to escape space age. Let's do this. Let's do / raid Rio High Gaming. There we go.
Yeah,
Alrighty, guys. Let me grab the link here. And they're also on a volley. So I'm going to drop that on the YouTubers as well.
there we go.
How many Nardo dragons are your friends? Not too many.
Volley.
Not compared to a volley for sure. All right, guys. That's it. That's the end. Thank you everyone so much for joining today. It's been a fantastic day with you guys. We may or may not be back later in the afternoon around 2 o'clock, but we will see, 2 or 3. Because I'm going to be with Smiley, but we're going to go to Walmart, so we may not be able to do that.
Okay.
But I will see you guys again soon. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining, and I hope you guys enjoy Rio High Gaming, who's also on a volley. So say hi. Say hello, bird. Hashtag hi, bird. Hashtag hi, bird. All right, here we go. Until next time, guys, this is CheetiBird signing off. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye. Bye.
Okay. Now...